What's up, guys? Welcome back to my Dark Souls walkthrough part 26. In the last episode, we completed the entire Demon Ruins and took out the Ceaseless Discharge. In this episode, we take out one of the more easy bosses in the game, the Demon Firesage. The reason that I personally think he's a little easier is because you fought pretty much a boss that was almost identical to him. It was the Stray Demon. We fought him back at the end of Asylum, and this boss pretty much has the exact same moveset as the Stray Demon. If you notice, because they're pretty much identical and looking, except for the fact that this guy is on fire. This is the in terms of lore and time period wise, this boss was this demon was the first one that came about into existence. I guess it was the first one, and then the other ones came. So yeah. There's a few moves that you want to be aware of on this guy. The first one is where he kind of stabs his spear into the ground, and the second one is that move like you just saw right there, when he kind of looks like he throws something at you and there's a little explosion. Don't get caught on a tree like I did, make sure to get out of the way. And the other one is when he stabs his spear into the ground. That's also another explosion. And what this guy likes to do when you're fighting him, he likes to jump forward and backwards a lot. When he jumps backwards from you, typically, he does his little explosion move that looks like he's throwing something. And when he stabs his spear into the ground, just get behind him. So right there you see him jump back again, and typically he would follow up with a little explosion move, but I tried to counter that by getting him to jump at me, which almost worked. So you notice I'm doing a good chunk of damage, and right there, that's him doing the stab in the ground explosion. So the reason I'm doing so much damage onto him right now is because I have a plus 13 battle axe. That's okay for this fight, but I recommend having something a little bit more powerful. If you have something like an Uchi Katana or a bleeding-based weapon, and you get 3 or 4 hits on this guy in a row, it'll cause a bleeding effect, which will give you a huge bonus. In fact, if I had that, then he'd probably be dead by now, so that's why bleeding weapons are pretty good for not only this boss, but for several bosses. So, yeah. So just make sure to be aware of his explosion moves. Make sure when he jumps back, right there, that's a really bad spot to be in. But if you get your roll times right, which in this time of the game, you should be pretty good at your rolls to have made it this far, especially while fighting Ornstein and Smo. But right there, I should have finished him off, but I don't know why I didn't. There again, I got stuck behind some trees, which almost caused me to get more damage. So right there, you see me finish him off. Not too hard of a boss. Pretty much the doppelganger of the Stray Demon, or I guess the Stray Demon's the doppelganger of this guy, but yeah, right there you see I got the Demon's Catalyst and some Humanity, which are the rewards for this boss, along with a large number of souls that you can use to level up. I believe that's 20,000. Yes, it is. So right here, coming back up, killing these guys. The reason I made this part after the boss a separate video is because the next video is another boss, because you have to fight back-to-back bosses in this place. So it's kind of ridiculous, but just to save time, I just went ahead and put the way between this boss and the next boss. So that's why I did that. So after we kill the Demon Firesage, I went ahead and showed you all this little shortcut. The way I'm going right now, I went up the stairs. This way is optional. You do not have to go here. However, if you do, it gives you a very, very nice little shortcut. So that is my reasoning why I'm coming up here. Because, shortcut. I just told you, and I should repeat myself, and I'm sorry. Right there, I got a soul of a warrior or something like that. Someone important that gives you money, or souls, or currency. But anyways, up here, those 3 other paths right there, they don't lead anywhere. And, yeah, so the only way you can go is the way I came up. This here is a shortcut that leads all the way to, here we are, back at Kellogg's Domain. If you recognize this place, this is the place that's directly beneath the Bell of Awakening. There's a bonfire right over there that I almost pointed out, but I didn't. So, yeah, if you go to the Daughter of Chaos, and you can warp to the Daughter of Chaos and then just come down to the Demon Ruins, that's a very convenient shortcut for that purpose. Right here, I'm just heading down, doing some crazy parkour. Not really. If I fell, it really would make a difference. But anyways, down here, there's where we fought the Demon Firesage, and right over here you see the next bonfire and the next boss. They are pretty much directly back to back. You could fight one boss and then the next one without fighting any enemies. So that is almost it for this episode. Just make sure to repair your stuff and level up your items and yourself if you need to. This next boss is not easy, so expect to die if you, or it's not easy due to certain reasons, and I'll point that out in the next episode. But make sure I recommend using the majority of your souls, so if you die, you're not really unhappy that you lost all your souls. So yeah, leveling up your HP or whichever everything you want to level up. So right here you get some more souls that we can use for currency. Also, this jump right there, that was the first time I ever made that. I didn't even know you could. I was just trying it, but yeah, apparently you can make that jump and not take any fall damage. So that's kind of cool. So also up here for the next boss, you can summon Knight Solaire right here. So having trouble on the boss, summon Solaire or some other real people to help you out. This has been an IDrewMan production. Make sure to like or comment or subscribe if you want to stay posted. And stay tuned for next time when we take out the Centipede Demon.